Ballet is one of the most exquisite forms of high art in existence, and yet it is also one of the most exclusive. There is certainly an aura of inaccessibility, both from those inside the ballet world and those of us looking in from the outside. Watching it for the first time can be a bit overwhelming. While you know that it's impressive for sure, you aren't quite sure why. But don't worry. Here are 5 steps on how to get the best out of watching a classical ballet performance. When choosing which show to attend, don't rely entirely on famous names. For example, you might think that buying tickets to Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake would be a safe bet, only to find out that when you get there, that the swans are male dancers. Now, does this mean that the show is bad? Of course not. Indeed, Matthew Bourne's male version of Swan Lake was the longest-running ballet show on London's West End and New York's Broadway, collecting over 30 international awards in the process, and was even depicted in the famous final scene of Billy Elliot. But for a newcomer to ballet, it's best to try and see a classical ballet performance, if only so that you can greater appreciate these types of modern variations later down the line. Be sure to check on a theatre's website if their ballet show will be classical. A classical ballet incorporates all the most recognizable aspects of ballet. The ballerinas will be standing in arabesque pose wearing those famous tutus. These were first introduced into ballet from the late 1800s, so that an audience could easily see, and therefore admire, the footwork and legwork of the dancers. They will also often be dancing on their tiptoes, a technique known as en pointe. 200 years ago, ballerinas needed the help of wires to stay on their toes for any significant period of time, and the technique was rarely used. However, in 1832, Maria Taglioni performed the ballet La Sulfide entirely en pointe, changing the face of ballet forever. As she danced, barely touching the stage, audiences were amazed at how she seemed to float in the air, blurring the lines between reality and dreams. Indeed, the plot of a lot of classical ballets are inspired by the Romantic era notion of escaping from reality and into the world of dreams, including some of the most popular and most performed ballets in existence, such as La Sulfide, Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, Giselle, and many more.